right, so there's a lot coming through, but what I wanted to mention just now is is auras and stuff like that. I guess I could get into my theories on energy and misconceptions on energy and stuff like that through this concept. But I was just looking around at this space and just kind of observing, and I feel like let me begin the 7-minute timer. So in order to raise the vibration of the space, I just bought in a basket of crystals. And when I was thinking about it, I was like, okay, well, let me see if this will... I was like, well, will me bringing in a basket of like crystals that are random affect the energy of the room in a way that would confuse the what I'm trying to do or create here? But really, no, not at all. Not at all. And here's why. And I have stones closer to me that I want to influence me right now, and then I have stones that are in the basket still. Here's the thing. Your aura is extremely intelligent. Auric intelligence. Your aura is extremely intelligent. You are able to... I just realized why I worked at the Fudgery. Okay. Your aura is extremely intelligent. You are able to choose what you do and do not interact with within your aura, and then you are able to put things within your aura with your will, as in on your specific avatar on your person, so that you can change the energies within your vicinity and within your personal reality. Auras are extremely intelligent. So when I put the crystals closer towards me, I therefore indicate with my physical action to my auric field that these are the crystals that I want to interact with more than the ones in the basket. And if there are ones in the basket that I don't want to interact with, I don't have to give them any energy or my auric charge. But if I know, or if I think of a stone in there that, as I'm running through different concepts and those concepts are attached to physical manifestations of those things, it will automatically begin to interact with and charge those, and then you can pull from that energy. And this is kind of like going into why I feel like Aquarius energy is so important, because we need to be able to intellectualize and rebel at the same time. It's almost like Aquarian energy is a mixture of, it's like air, and then with the whole Uranus aspect of individuality, I'm just speaking from what I know. If I'm not, whatever. But anyways, so like Uranus from it's like the individuality. Then there's those notions and stuff of rebellion and everything. The way I know Aquarius energy to be is like, my Aquarius energy expresses itself as like, I want to change the ideas around how we think about energy in the world today, or I want to basically kind of communicate what I think is right. Not what I think is right, but what spirit is telling me is right, or what I think is what I think is, just communicating what I think. You ground yourself. Oh yeah. So how to ground the concept of auras for yourself, whether you're a skeptic or you're a fucking practitioner or whatever like that, or anything that you are, grounding the idea of auras also involves you seeing the fact that everything has an aura. Like when I was really young and learning how to read auras, I was researching it, and then I had looked at a book, and then the book turned red around it, and I realized that inanimate objects have different auras than animate objects. These are the things that I've observed when I try to delve into all of these different things. And mind you, I'm like 7. I had this like little aura book and a little dream dictionary when I was like mad young. It was like so cool. I loved them, but I only read them just so much as I could, just like that tiny little bit. But those were enough seeds for me to, I really spread myself around and planted those seeds. And that's why I feel like I'm so passionate about like children and spiritual children. But that's a whole different topic. But grounding auras for yourself as a concept, I realized just now too, in linking back with that memory idea, I am looking at these crystals and realizing and recognizing that each crystal and each rock has an aura, a history, a journey to me. We had an activity in high school when I was in AP World where she created different tables of different continents, and you were a continent, you were an expert on your continent, and each person went to each different I'm sorry, the activity was where that was a cool activity too, but the activity was where she had us try to write about, personify ourselves as an item being sold on the Silk Road. Good teacher. I don't remember what I chose to personify or if I did the assignment, but shout out to her because I'm using the idea right now in this to relate it to crystals. Every crystal has a journey. It's a journey from the bowels of the earth. Crystals are extremely special. I'm wearing crystals from Australia right now, and what I learned when I put on the necklace was I have to put it on backwards to my usual dominant hand, where everything feels perfectly fine. Putting things on this way, it's crossed. It's significant that this is from Australia because that's supposed to be on the other side of the firmament, the other side of the on the flat earth map it's supposed to be like way up north or something like that, because if you put the flat earth map and then you make everything round around a center point and then you make everything round, that's how I felt. Yeah, that's how it is. But anyways, yeah, they're on the other side of the firmament and things go a little bit differently around there, like the vortex or like whatever is underneath. I feel like literally Cancer, oh my god, literally that big current thing that we call you know how, not the current thing, you know how the planet on both sides, it's a vortex, like the water spins differently on this side of the globe and then on the other side of the globe. And the reason why I'm stumbling is because I'm trying to make sense of it in terms of flat earth model, not globe model. So pardon me if I stumble over my words, but it's like damn near. Oh, and I have a theory about the flat earth model thing, that the Nile, the reason why it flows up is because it's really just a continuation, and then the Mississippi flows down through North America, and it goes underneath or occurs as a current in the ocean and then crosses through, or maybe because I believe that they are the same thing. But when you put the firmament down and we look or whatever, you have those two different vortexes. I was saying basically that Cancer, the sign, is such a huge part of the fabric of holding together this entire thing, because of the fact that it's literally what keeps the firmament locked in place. That is the home, the family, the everything, all of that. That's the fourth house. That's like the fourth stage of things. But hi, I was just talking about, oh, I don't think that person stayed. Let me see. Oh, that timer definitely went off. I just put the ringer on again. Oh, that's why it smells so good. Oh, it smells good.